What's up, guys? Benny Blanco EV here, and it is, what is it today? It's August 8th, 2022 at 11:17 in the morning, and it is 86 degrees out and sunny. And today, we don't really have any plans, so we're just going for a bike ride into Worcester, and we're just gonna see what's going on there. So it's been a while since our last video. Last week we did go out and made a vlog, but upon rewatching it and editing, it was essentially unusable because of all the noise from the wind. So we never ended up posting that video. So what we did was, the next day we ended up buying a windscreen for the GoPro off of Amazon, and that's what we're using today. So hopefully the audio will be a little bit better from here on out. We noticed that the wind noise is pretty substantial when we're using the throttle, you know, going upwards of 25, 30, 35 miles an hour, and we're using all throttle for the last video, so the wind noise was pretty unacceptable. But yeah, hopefully this windscreen that I'm using today will help with that problem. So just to let you guys know what we did on our last vlog from last week was we found a new used laptop on the Facebook Marketplace, and we ended up going to get that the next town over for a good price, and we have that set up now as our dedicated editing computer laptop. It's a 13-inch MacBook Air. It's not a new one by any means. It's a 2015, but the laptop I was using previous to that was also a 2015 MacBook Air, but it was the lowest spec MacBook Air that they had at the time, and it's just run out of memory by now. So now that we have the new used MacBook Air that's dedicated solely to editing, we have plenty of space on that, and this one seems a little bit like it has a little bit more memory than our former laptop, and we had plenty of space to save stuff and all that good stuff. So we are set up pretty decently for editing videos now. So anyways, that's what we did last week, and the audio was just unusable, so we scrapped it. But yeah, it's been hot lately, guys. Today it's gonna be a high of 91. All last week was pretty much in the high 80s, low 90s. So it's been very hot here in central Massachusetts. The kitchen's been killer. Working in a restaurant, it gets pretty hot in the kitchen. On a 90 something degree day, where I'm standing on my station in the restaurant, will be right around 104 degrees. I don't know if any of you viewers work in the restaurant industry or kitchen, but if you do, leave a comment. It's always interesting to hear what other people are doing for the restaurant industry, whether you're a cook or sous chef or head chef or a busser or waiter or waitress. Leave it down in the comments. It's tough work. So this hill will be a good test for the windscreen to see if it helps with the noise. Like I say, usually right around 25 miles per hour and up, the wind noise starts getting pretty bad. So we'll see if this helps. And normally we don't go into Worcester too often. We just don't really like all the traffic in Worcester. Much rather back roads in the suburbs. But yeah, every now and then it's cool to go into Worcester and see what's happening. And this is probably the first ride since we got back from our bike packing trip to Cape Cod. Our first ride that we've actually pedaled on. We've just been using the throttle lately, but we're not exactly sure where we're going today or how far we'll be traveling today on this ride, so we'll be pedaling for a little bit just to save our battery, just in case we end up going anywhere substantially far. On one of these vlogs in the future, I would like to go to this barbecue joint that's about 36 miles away, 30 miles away maybe, and it is by far the best barbecue in the area, and I would not be hesitant to say that their brisket Reuben has got to be within the top 3 sandwiches in Massachusetts. Their brisket, well, all their barbecue is good, but their brisket is insanely good. I've never had brisket anywhere else that has even come close to this place. It's called BT's Smokehouse, and it's in Sturbridge, Massachusetts, and they have got phenomenal barbecue. So one of these times in the future that we are vlogging, we will take a trip up there, and we'll have to showcase off the brisket Reuben. And just in case any of you are curious, we are approaching 1,300 miles on the bike. We are currently at 1,292 miles. At some point soon, or relatively soon, we will be needing to replace our tires. Our front tire is a little worn, decently worn, really. Way more than our rear tire, due to the fact that from a stop, if you have both motors engaged, taking off the front wheel will burn out. So yeah, at some point in the future, near future, we'll be replacing our tires. These Kenda Crusades that came with the bike stock, we are perfectly happy with those. We really have no issues with them. They've been good to us. We like the grippy tires, the knobby tires, rather than street tires. But if you guys have any suggestions on new tires to get, leave it down in the comments, because I really don't know too much about tires. So if you guys have any suggestions, let me know. But I do go you know, off the beaten trail every now and then, and do some you know, light trail riding, I guess. So I do prefer the knobbier tires over the street tires. Although I've never rode on street tires, you know, just kind of smoother ones, slicker ones. So I don't know, maybe I like it. We'll also need to be buying a couple more tubes. I mean, at least one new tube for the rear, because it seems like there's a slow leak in the back, possibly around the valve stem. I don't know, but that's just what I assume. It's a slow leak. And you know, I'll need to fill up the tire every you know, once a week maybe. So we'll be buying new tubes as well. Oh, so here's a piece of information you guys might appreciate. A week or two ago, I sent an email out to Ariel Rider asking about their D-Class, if it's discontinued or just being revamped or just out of stock, because it's not on their website anymore. There's like an error 404 or whatever message on their web page for the D-Class. So yeah, I emailed Ariel Rider asking about it, and they emailed me back you know, 2 or 3 days later, and what they said is they don't know if the D-Class will be coming back, or if it's just out of stock. Or this is what the customer representative said. They're not sure. They don't know whether it's just out of stock or if it's being discontinued or what. So would have been nice to get a definitive answer, but it was nice to get an answer back anyways, conclusive or not. So I guess it's still up in the air, guys. We're gonna have to wait and find out. what happened to the D class and if it's coming back. But on the Facebook forums, there's been questions about it, whether it was just discontinued or just sold out. So we reached out and that's the answer we got. So we'll have to wait and see. We hope they didn't discontinue it. You know, it's a great bike. And you know, it's a little bit cheaper than the Grizzly is, but you still get the dual motors. You don't get the dual suspension or the second battery. But honestly, for the price that I got it at, and really even the price that it is now, you're really not going to be able to beat it. little bit of downtown Worcester, and didn't seem like there was much going on. Not 12 o'clock in the afternoon on a Monday. So I've been looking at secondary cameras. Really, I've been looking at the Insta360 1, I believe it's called, 1S, 1X, something like that. It's the newest Insta360 with the circle screen on the front of it, and we thought it would be I don't know, kind of cool to get a second camera view. And we didn't want to just get another GoPro. We wanted to get something a little bit different, so we were thinking about the Insta360. So if any of you have had experience with that camera, leave a comment if you like it, if you hate it. Yeah, let me know. I'd be interested to see if any of you guys use it, and if you like it or not. But yeah, that's what we've been looking at, the Insta360. It looks like you get pretty cool footage from those cameras. Cool angles and effects you can use. So maybe in the future we'll add a second camera to the bike. Make the vlogs a little more interesting. Oh, a couple dogs. Yeah, so like I said, we had really nowhere to go or anything to do today, so we're just kind of riding around, talking to ourselves. Boy, that's a pretty cool cul-de-sac right there that I've never seen. Pickwick's Circle. That looks like just a private driveway here, but it looks like a pretty cool house down here. Yeah, look at that. Wow. Pretty fancy. Well, there really wasn't much going on downtown Worcester, guys. Not very exciting. So this is one new stomping ground that we've come across, guys. It's right down the street from our house, and yeah, it's just elementary school, but it's got some paths that we like to go down. And some fields we like to ride through. So this is one new stomping ground that we've come across, guys. It's right down the street from our house, and yeah, it's just elementary school, but it's got some paths that we like to go down. And some fields we like to ride through. And occasionally we'll see a softball game going on with you know, some adult league. But yeah, usually there's no one here. We just kind of ride around the school grounds. And really haven't seen any signs that say no trespassing or anything, so we assume we can be here riding around, so, until we get told otherwise. Not very often we get to ride through grass, but when we do, it's pretty cool. Nice and soft. A couple laps through the grass. And here's something we haven't featured on this channel before. I don't think. There's a community garden here, right down the street from us. It looks like they got a bunch of stuff growing. They got, looks like tomatoes and squash. So they got, it's like cabbage. They got pumpkins over there. Yeah, kind of a nice garden. Looks like it could use some upkeeping. But yeah, this is the community garden. That's cool. Cool sunflowers. So anyways, not much going on today. It wasn't a very exciting vlog. But yeah, it is what it is. It was nice to get out for a ride anyways. Maybe we'll head out again tonight. See if we can catch something interesting on video. But yeah, that's gonna wrap up this one, guys. Sorry it wasn't very interesting. But yeah, if you did like watching the video, hit the like button and subscribe buttons, and leave a comment if you got something to say or anything to add, and hit the notification bell if you want to be notified of new videos being posted from this channel, Benny Blanco EV. Well, that's it. Thanks for watching. Leave a comment if you think the wind noise is a little bit more bearable with this windscreen on now, or if you didn't notice any difference at all, or if it made it worse. So we hope you guys have a great day. Again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Benny Blanco out.